A family hoping to see justice today for their son who was exploited and eventually took his own life. Another person connected to a cruel scheme will learn how many years they could go to prison for.
A Michigan teenager tricked into sending nude photos of himself and then asked to hand over money or else. And then under the pressure, Jordan DeMay took his own life.
It's a story we've been following since 2022. The FBI tracked down two brothers from Nigeria in this, extraditing them to Michigan. The pair were sentenced to 17.5 years.
However, the Nigerian men did have help from 5 people in the United States. And today, one of those defendants is expected to learn how much time they'll spend in jail, if any time at all. Local 4's Shantae Passmore joins us now live with why the defense believes the sentencing should be lowered.
Well, Rhonda and Jason, we have to remember first and foremost that this is a landmark case. We're talking about the masterminds behind this crime originating from a world away. But one of the American co-defendants outlines in these court documents how he had no idea what was going on. And this morning, why he's making the case for leniency.
A charismatic smile. At 17, Jordan DeMay's star was about to soar.
You know, watching my other children grow up, they have characteristics of Jordan that remind me of him all the time.
However, the Marquette teen's light dimmed when he took his life.
17-year-old Jordan DeMay sent sexually explicit images on Instagram to who he thought was a girl. When he couldn't pay $1,000, the crooks were asking for to keep the photos a secret.
While these Nigerian brothers received high-profile attention, officials also charged 5 Americans in connection to the Sextortion scheme for money laundering. Dency Moore Guyton Robinson, one of them. Court documents reveal why the defense believed the 30-year-old Alabama man was also a target by the co-defendants because of his technological prowess and that he could be trusted. His role: transfer money between accounts. July 2024 is the first time he heard about the details concerning the source of money from federal agents. Following his arrest, the defense claims the Alabama man, who has no criminal history, helped the feds and pled guilty. What's the legal team asking for? Probation or home confinement?
And the defense also attached several letters from Robinson's family, friends, community leaders, highlighting his character. That hearing is scheduled for 3 p.m. today. We did reach out to the Western District of Michigan, but did not hear back for a comment. We're live this morning. I'm Shantae Passmore, Local 4.
All right, Shantae. Well, we can't talk enough about the prevention part of this, which parents and kids can really use in the future.
Absolutely. We want to bring Darnell in just with your crime and safety perspective to help give parents advice. I mean, this is the last thing you want your kids to fall into. And then, of course, if they do, you want them to talk to you about it.
Absolutely. But let's talk about just preventing it in general.
Yeah.
And we're having a conversation with our kids. Let's talk about the online profile. If, you know, I mean, you're a teenager, you're a young person, you're looking at pictures of people online. If these profile pictures look too perfect, that is a red flag. I mean, you see these matted photos. It's one thing to have filters. It's another to have magazine-looking pictures. Another thing that the young people need to be aware of is somebody expressing strong feelings or trying to get into a relationship with you. Just think about all the catfishing, if you've seen some of these things and how they just express these feelings so quickly. And they make excuses for why they can't turn on their camera, why I can't FaceTime you, why. There's always an excuse or something that someone is going to make. And asking for nude pictures is just a red flag. And teaching our young people not to send that stuff because, I mean, it's so on so many levels. They never go away. Once you send something, you can't take it back. And then somebody trying to connect with your friends on social media, your family, when you start seeing them making the connections to, if you have someone listed as a cousin or brother, those are just serious red flags.
And we're talking about young people. You know, these are teenagers, they're trusting, they're naive, just basically because they haven't lived long enough to catch those red flags. So
yeah, we have to educate them, and we have to make sure as parents that we tell them, listen,
be skeptical.
Be skeptical and talk to us. If you feel anything, talk to us as parents. Make sure you have a relationship with your kids that they feel comfortable coming to you and telling you something, even if it's something that may be
It always
scary.
comes back to that. Keep the conversation going all
And
the
that you're
time.
not in trouble, but you're here to help.
Let's help. Let's fix this.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Stevie.